Hey everyone, it is Bridget here from Bridget's Kitchen, hoping you are having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. If you're wondering where I am in the world today, I'm in absolutely one of my favorite places, but before I let you know where I am, I just want to say to every person who has messaged me, sent me private messages, sent me video messages, sent me all sorts of wonderful stories and big happy birthdays to me for yesterday, to everyone who sent those messages, I want to give you guys all the biggest thank you. It really absolutely made my day to read all your messages, and yes, I have attempted to read every single one of them. I may not get back around to replying to every single one of them because there were a few to get through, but they were all wonderful, and just the collages of people sending photos, it was spectacular. So thank you guys, thank you so much. It was a very special day yesterday. I actually did something for myself, and I really want to talk to you guys about the importance of self-care, because sometimes you just need to take a step back, especially during these hectic moments, and Christmas, New Year's, all that stuff. And hi Leslie, hey Leslie, thank you, I saw your message Leslie, thank you so much my dear, my love, it was very special. So yeah, you need to take some time. Remember, self-care is really important. Sometimes it's the simplest things that we do to look after ourselves. And how I looked after myself yesterday, which yes was my birthday, I like to say 45, good to be alive. 45, feeling fantastic. It was my birthday yesterday, and what I did to look after myself is I turned my phone off. I literally had a day of detox. You know, I put my phone down, I didn't pick up the computer, and I have to say, when I first started doing it, like putting my phone down, I kept on finding myself kind of reaching for my phone and trying to look at it. You go, nah, put it down. I spent the day literally watching really bad movies on Netflix, and then my darling husband spoilt me and took me out for dinner, for a wonderful dinner with him. Being with him is always wonderful wherever we are. And right now what I'm doing is more self-care. It's the stuff that I love to do. I am in one of my favorite places here in Sydney. I'm currently sitting in front of a big gorgeous bowl of laksa, which once again is really comforting. Beautiful Malaysian, Singaporean style laksa lemak, so the creamy coconut laksa, which I'm going to show you in a second. But what I did before that, and why I'm here right in the heart of Sydney, is I went to my favorite bookshop. What else is a cookbook author going to do on her birthday but go to a bookshop, right? So we spent probably 2 hours in the bookshop going through all of these amazing books. If you want to know what the name of my absolute favorite bookstore is, it is called Kinokuniya. So it's a Japanese style bookshop, and it is the largest bookshop I've ever been to in Australia. I've been into larger ones in other parts of the world, but for Australian standards, it is magnificent. Like, it is beautiful. I did happen to buy a few books, as you can imagine. This is a book about pickled vegetables. You guys know what I'm going to be doing, right? Yeah, reading up on pickled vegetables, so I got that. I'm so excited to start reading that. You guys know you're going to be getting some amazing pickle recipes coming out of me soon, healthy ones. And I also, thank you to Marcia. Thank you, Marcia, and to Lynn as well. Thank you. I also got this incredible book by a very famous French chef. His name is Alain Ducasse, very famous French chef. And it's his recipes for healthy food. Like I've been to Alain Ducasse restaurant in France, and it was phenomenal. It was so wonderful. Just a very simple little bistro. He's got very high-end restaurants, Alain Ducasse, but he also has sort of family style bistros that you would find on this, like French bistros, and it was marvelous. So I'm really looking forward to, it's a good sized book too, to getting into that book. But you've just got to look after yourself. Take some time out for you. It could be as simple as putting your phone down, or maybe being on your phone is relaxing, or you're just watching a movie, or you're just just being you, and having you time is so really important. Because the last thing that you want to do is to get stressed out, especially when you want to spend time with the people you love as well. So take time out for you. Exactly what I did yesterday, and it felt really good. But I was getting all these messages from people like, are you okay? How come you haven't replied? Because they're so used to seeing me and Mahi online, and we literally had a day of, well, I did, I think he was online a little bit. I had a day of just, technology detox, and it felt really good. But I'm really happy to be back, because I'm like, what happened while I was away? What did everyone do, Is the world still okay? Is everyone all right? So if I have missed your messages, trust me, I read it. I have read it, I just haven't had the time to go back and reply because I've been book shopping, which is really exciting too. So to everyone who took the time out to wish me a happy birthday, it did not go unmissed. It went right in here.
and it's opposite. It's the heart's in there, right? It's there, and right into the heart. And I just want to thank you. But before I do that, I want to show you what I'm having for lunch, because this is exciting as well. I'm at a so Kinokuniya. If you want to Google it, it is in the Gallerias of Sydney Galleria, and it is opposite, literally opposite the Queen Victoria building, right there on George Street. So you've got to go into the Gallerias of Sydney, and it's up a couple flights of stairs. You can't miss it. In fact, if you catch the train in, it's like a 3-minute walk from Town Hall train station, so it's really easily accessible. I suggest you take your time, because you're just going to want to devour all these gorgeous books that are in there. Yes, there's cooking books in there, and there's health books, but there's also every manner of book you could possibly imagine. And if you're anything like me, and being around books makes you really excited, you're going to love this place so much. It's like one of my top recommendations of something to do in Sydney is go to Kinokuniya. There's books there that you wouldn't even be able to find in any bookstore. It's kind of that ridiculous, over the top selection of amazing books. So downstairs from Kinokuniya, still in the Gallerias, and you can see I'm sort of in this bit of this alleyway, is a restaurant that's been here for many years. It's called Jimmy's Recipe, Jimmy's, and it's a Malaysian style hawker stall. So they specialize in laksa. They also specialize in nasi lemak. They do chicken rice, all those wonderful, Singaporean, Malaysian style dishes. And this recipe is, I gotta say, it is pretty awesome. It is very awesome. Like look, it is definitely up there with one of my favorite places to eat in Sydney, and it's cheap and cheerful, and there's big queues. So if you come here at the wrong time of the day, look, Stan, hey Stan, Big Daddy Stan, congratulations on your newborn baby. Can't wait to meet her. But how good is this place? So Jimmy's Recipe. I know there's other places for laksa here. This is just one of those, pretty good places. I will give it, on a good day, 4 out of 5. On a bad day, 3.8 out of 5, but 4 out of 5 for a laksa is really good. So let me show you what I got. I got combination laksa, by the way. All right, there she is. Wah, wah, wah. You get tofu, there's some crab stick, there's some beef, there's some fish in there is chicken in there, and of course laksa always has an amazing, look at that, creamy coconut broth. There are noodles in there. Some of them have gluten, which I will avoid, but there are rice noodles in there, which I will happily eat. There is some herbs and spices, and it looks, look at that, it is absolutely fabulous. So when you come to Kinokuniya, my next suggestion is you come and get laksa from Jimmy's, and you sit back, have a read of your new book, just don't get laksa on it, and enjoy. So there you go. Oh, thank you, Rowena. Looking good, older girl. Yep, a little bit older, a little bit. I always think when it comes to aging, it just means I'm that much more wiser. Every year I get wiser. So thank you guys for joining me today. I cannot wait to get into this. I'm super excited to have a bit of a try of this laksa, and enjoy this rest of this beautiful Monday here in Sydney. But thank you for joining me, and hey, by the way, we are doing a cooking class tomorrow, and I'm going to do a cooking class on my crusty bread bowl. You know that amazing loaf of bread that I've been posting up? I'm doing a cooking class on that tomorrow. Keep an eye on it. That is my New Year's Eve Christmas present to you guys. All right, everyone, take care. Enjoy your day. Bye.